Hey guys, it's Bobby here, back with another YouTube video. So starting today, I'm gonna do a crypto trading series. This series is all gonna be about exposing you to a trading and also crypto at the same time. And I'm gonna start from the very beginner level till the advanced level so that everyone can learn about it, including your mother, your siblings, or even your kids. It's gonna be multiple short videos because I don't want to make my explanation long and even lengthy because it can bore people out. So I will straight to my point and also just teach you valuable lesson in a shorter amount of time. Alright, let's get into it. So for today, first episode of the crypto trading series, I'm going to teach you about the basic of candlestick introduction. Technically, in all financial market, we have what we call a price point. On every asset, you have a price, right? So on crypto, basically when you go to TradingView.com, this is a website for you to do a chart analysis, for you to look at any price, even gold, Bitcoin, or stock like Apple, Amazon. You can go into TradingView.com, and when you go into TradingView, this is what you will see. For example, here with Bitcoin/US dollar, you will get this kind of thing. And most people, especially beginners, they will be confused. Like, what are this green and red stick here? Like, what does it mean? So for today, I'm gonna explain to you what actually this is and how you can read it in a very short amount of time because it's super simple. This is what we call candlestick. Candlestick is just a store of information about the price of certain asset in that particular time. For example, this is a 1-day candlestick, and the next one is the 21 May. If you look at the bottom there, it shows 21 May candlestick. And you go to the next, 23, 24, 25, it goes on. And if you click at the upper button here, we have several type of price information. The basic one is, we call it line. Okay, this is just the price of an asset. Right now, Bitcoin price is $63,408. So if you change to candles, this is what you get, and this is what I'm going to introduce for today. So I separated the candlestick into two, which is, one is the bullish candle, the green one, and also the bearish candle, the red one. And both of them have very similar characteristic, which is they have two things that we call a body, which is the middle part. You see this middle thick part, and also wick. Wick is the smaller stick that is coming up and coming down from the body. So to be precise, this is the wick part and the middle one is the body part. So it's the same for the bullish candlestick and also the bearish candlestick. They have a wick and also they have body. So make sure you get that part first. Alright, so now moving on to a much more detailed explanation about the basic of candlestick on how you can extract the information from a single candlestick is, we have what we call an information, the OHLC, which means open, high, low, close. You need to understand that price doesn't move in straight line. Okay, price move in wave. It moves high, low, high, low, high, low. That's the basic of how price move. And price doesn't just come at certain point in time. It opens at particular price and it closes at a different price from the moment that it opened. So with this in mind, in a single candlestick, we can dissect into four things, okay? Which is, first is the lowest part here at the lowest of the wick. I call that the low of the wick. And we see another part here at the low of the body. Okay, we already differentiate. This is the body, this is the wick. We have the low of the wick, low of the body. We have the top of the body, and also another one is the top of the wick. So make sure you understand these four basic dissect information from a single candle. Okay, so I already dissected for you guys to understand it easily. This is the top of the wick, top of the body, low of the body, low of the wick. So how can we gain this information from a single candlestick? Because I already separated a bullish and a bearish candlestick. They have similar properties. We are able to get two different information from them. So let me first go through with the bullish candlestick. At the low of the wick, okay, that is just the low of the price. Okay, the low of the price for that particular candle, and for that asset in the single candle, this is the low of the price. For example, just for the sake of example, I will say the low of the price for this particular candle is 97,900. That's the low of that candle. Okay, the low of the day for that candle. If we use a daily candlestick, okay, if one day is one candlestick, this is the low of the day. And if we see a low of body, this is the opening price. The opening price. For example, the market open, like the stock market open on Monday, right? Open on Monday at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So where does the price open? So the price open at $100,000. That's where the price open, and the price go lowest on that particular day at $97,000. That's the low. So that is for the low of body and the low of the wick. Now for the top of the body, that is the close. Okay, for any day, for any candle, we have where the price of the certain asset closes and it fixed at that particular time. So that is at 113,000. So that's very different, right, from the opening price and the closing price. Differentiate that. And also at the top of the wick, we can see the high for the day. The high for the day. So for that particular day, the lowest that price go is at the low of the wick. The highest that price go is at the top of the wick. So that's for the high and low. But for the open and close, price open at the low of the body, close at the top of the body. Hence why we get this formation. And you can gain this information from just a single candle. Bear in mind, I just give example for the bullish candle. For the bearish candle, we have an alternate point. What is the alternate point? So for a bullish candle, of course, what does bullish mean? Bullish mean we go up. So it opens at the low of body, it close at the top of the body. That's simple. But for bearish candlestick, bearish mean we go down. Okay, we go down. Hence, we inverted like this. The close is at the bottom, okay, and the open is at the top. So that is only apply for the top of the body and the low of the body. For bearish candlestick, at the low of the body, we have the close for that day, the close for that candle, and at the top of the body, we have the opening price. So right now we understand, okay, for bullish, price open below, right, at 100,000 and close at the top of the body, higher than where it opens at 113,000. That's for bullish. Of course, price go up in the bullish candle. Okay, it goes up. But for bearish candle, it opens above, meaning it opens at 113,000, but then it closed at $100,000. So it closed below. So that's a drop in price, meaning price drops below. So now you are able to understand and differentiate how does a bullish candle and a bearish candle look. But for the top remains the same. We have a high here for that particular day and the low here at the low of the wick. So everything remains the same for the high and the low, but the inverted part is for bullish, we know price go up, so the open must be below, okay, and the close must be above. For bearish candle, price go down, so we have the open above and the close below because price from higher go lower. Right now, let me show you a real life example of a Bitcoin candlestick. So for example, let's look at this candle. Okay, let's look at this candle here. Let me change that into blue. Okay, let's look at only this candle, this green big candle here. We can see, okay, we can see this is the lowest that it goes. Okay, let me just zoom in. This is the lowest that it goes. So the low is 54,000. That's the low. Okay, that's the low for this candle. And the body, the low of body is at 55,000. Okay. So let's look at top of body. The top of body at 61,000. Okay, so it opened here at 55, it closes at 61. All right, and the top of the day, meaning the highest that it goes, the highest that it goes at 62,000. So just from here, we can get 4 type of information. And for bearish candle, it's all the same. Okay, this is for bullish. Now let's look at bearish candle. So the easy way to identify is, let's look at the open and close. For bearish candle, where does it open? It open above. It opens at the highest because bearish, it price go down. So of course, it opens at the highest. It opens at the top of the body. Okay, remember, body, not wick, the top of the body. Where is the close? It closed below. So it closes at that level. Now, where is the highest that price go for that day? It's the same. It's just at the highest place right there. It's not too much, only a small difference from where it opened. And where is the low of the day? The low is super low, around 49,000 level. So just from this information, we see price open for bearish candle at 58. It goes highest to 58.2. Then it goes down, dumping to 49. Price open here, go high, and then go to the low here before closing around that level. So this is for bearish candlestick. Let me show you some tips here. If you want to look at the price, you don't need to see it in detail, because for example, if I put my cursor here, right, for example at 3 May, if you look at the top here at the OHLC, I put the candle at 3 May, you can see up top what is the open, what is the high, what is the low, what is the close. So just by moving your cursor, see the price changes at the top there. So that is how easy you can gain the information on how you can read the chart. So right now, just by looking at the chart, you can know, oh, this is a bearish candle, open at the high, that's the low, and now it's easy for you to understand what this candle means. And with that, it's so easy. I hope you understand the basic of reading candlestick introduction. The important part is just remembering what is the OHLC, open, high, low, close, and to differentiate what is a bullish candle and how it differentiates from the bearish candle. That's all, super easy. And from there, I hope you can start to go to TradingView.com. I'm going to put a link in the description below, and you can start reading your chart and do your own analysis. I'm going to post bunch more of this trading series, so make sure to subscribe button below, turn on the notifications for a more lesson that I'm going to teach you guys from beginner to advanced level. So stick with us. I'm going to post more. That's all from Bobby. Ciao.